Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I am bringing you another page from my Scrapbook and Cards Today kit that we broke down together. And I am going to use this layout that my good friend Moira O'Reilly made. She has two photos. I only have one, but I did find a couple icons on or Google that kind of sum up my thoughts. So when I picked out these papers, I had mentioned that I'm not a coffee drinker and this would be difficult for me to use. But what I am is a Diet Coke drinker. I know, chemicals, yeah, and my nephew tells me how bad I am, but I've drank it for years. It's my happy. It's my one vice. So anyway, I thought I could do with the coffee mugs, but then say my coffee of choice is Diet Coke or something to that effect. So that's kind of the direction I'm going. Now in Moira's layout, she did do this like a whitewashed on her background. So off camera, I did go and pull out some yellow acrylic paint. I thought I was pulling in kind of this yellowy color from the coffee mugs. So I need to make sure I at least get some coffee mugs in my strip that show that color. Mine's a little bit brighter, but I'm okay with that. It's just, I wanted to make a bright, cheery page. And then I'll figure out a way to maybe cut these and mat these and do the two in the corner instead of the one photo. But yeah, that's where I'm going to go with it. So this is going to be my background. And I know that I'm going to cut the strip, which is going to be probably 2.5 or 3 inches. Let's start with 2.5 and see. Or do I want to go 3? Let's go 3. That way I get my yellow mugs in there. And they're towards the bottom of the page. So hopefully that will allow them to be front and center a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put this like here. So this is going to kind of be the base with this yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on pause. I am going to cut off my branding strip. I'm going to cut these apart, glue this down. I do need another smaller strip here, so I might go and see if I can find, and because I kind of want this bigger piece that she has behind to be the rainbow. I want to go ahead and cut that now. So let me see if I can do, like right here, it's got this chunk cut out of it because it's got the cut apart cards behind. So let me go ahead and, actually if I do it from the other side, then I can still save some of these for using later. I'm just going to kind of line this up. And I think I'll go all the way to up here and then over. All right, so that's going to be our rainbow paper. I put this to the side. We might be able to use some of those sayings in the back. And I think what I'll do also is Moira did do some scalloping on the side, so I think I'll grab my scallop punch and do some scallops. But that kind of then tones down that little bit of yellow behind. And then I thought I would go ahead and mat my photo maybe on the pink cardstock. She's got hers on black, but again, we can kind of change it up. So let me put you on pause. I'll just kind of get a few things glued down and we'll go from there. Off camera, I went ahead and I matted the photos on the cardstock, and I also got the little icons that I got off of Google, matted those on the pink as well. I did go and use my scallop punch and did a scallop here, and then I placed everything with this band. So now the next thing that Moira has behind hers is she does have a couple smaller layers. And so I really don't have other paper that I think I can use because I don't want to use, excuse me, dot on dot. So that eliminates this one. Now I do have a couple pieces of the leftover scraps from the previous layouts. So I thought we could go in and just see if we could find something that will work for these little layers behind. And I also need the strip that goes here. So this would work for that strip. So I'm going to go ahead and cut just a little banner. Let's see. Thinking about like a 1.5 inch wide. And this isn't straight, so let me see if I can get a straight edge here. All right. Just had a little bit of a white edge on the top I didn't want, so we'll chop that off. And I don't really need a big piece. Moira's piece is fairly small, so I'm thinking like that just half of this will work. So we'll put this here. And then she's got another piece that looks like up above these photos. So if I put, I'm thinking I'm just going to tack these down. I can add more adhesive in a bit. So I know I want, oh, I kind of like the rainbow side. Do I want to go rainbow side instead? Yeah, let's do rainbow side instead. So I'm going to put this here. I don't want to cover up the yellow coffee mug because, again, I need as many of those in that will bring out the yellow here. And she had her photo kind of wonky and a little bit lower. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a wonky edge. I'm not going to tack it down too hard because, again, I need to tuck things underneath it. Then she had her two photos. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want our Diet Coke tipped. That wouldn't be good if I spilled my Diet Coke. That would make me sad. All right. So I have that there. And then I have the one that says Diet Coke as my coffee, and the do not talk to me until I've had my Diet Coke. This one really relates to me. When I was working in the office, one of the things I would do is I pass a McDonald's on the way to work. And if you are in the States and you drink Diet Coke, you all know that Diet Coke from McDonald's is probably one of the best. And I would go and get my drink in the morning before work. And there would be a couple mornings where their machine was broke. And I would walk in and the warning would go out to the whole office, stay away from Chris. She doesn't have her Diet Coke. So this really is a true reflection of me. So I think we're going to put this one down here. And then we'll put the other one above it. And again, I'm just kind of tacking them so that I can get things underneath if I have to. So I have that there, and I will have a layer that's going to go under it. So, but she also had this one. So let me go ahead and I'm going to place that there now. I'm not going to tack it down because there's going to be one more underneath it. So now my choices for going underneath, obviously the strips won't work. I have this pink which I think is just too much pink against the pink border, and it's really not cakes, so we can eliminate that one. We have the green. It's really not a peace sign. Of course, those who know me and I have my Diet Coke, peace might be a good thing, but I'm not feeling that. So I am feeling one of these though. And I could either do the florals, I don't like the other side, or I could do these stripes. And I'm kind of leaning towards the stripes. And actually, does she have both of them the same? Actually, she has both of these different. The two layer, she's got one box here and one box here. So let me just go ahead and I'm going to use a small one of each. And we'll put whichever one, wherever it looks best. So I'm going to make these a 5x5 for now. I can always cut them back down again to make them smaller. Actually, it's 5x4.5. All right, so let's see where this one looks best. Kind of like it under there, and it does need to be about half of that. So maybe like 2 inches. Okay, I'm good with that. And I'm going to wait to glue it until I have the other piece in place. So let me cut another one of this one. And we probably don't need a real big piece. She does have it going down the side though, to here. So that's probably about 3 inches. And I want more of the blues, I think. So we'll go 3x4 and see how that one looks. And that's gonna go like right here. All right, so let me take these off real quick and we can go back and start building it. So I know I want this here. That's glued down. Then I want this next. And that will be kind of like right here. And then we know this one's gonna go kind of above here, like that. Then we're gonna get this one on. And this one on. All right, I think I've got all my layers pretty good. Now the next thing that Moira did was, so I think we are done with the paper stuff. So now she just has like her little title here, and then she just does a little bit of embellishing with flowers. Now I do have these florals. Will they work? I think they're too bright, to be honest, but I have, which I haven't used yet. Oops, sorry, let me move my glue gun. We still have this whole sheet of florals from here. Let me just make sure they're the right tones of colors. We might be able to use these. I think the yellow will work. So she has a big one here. I'm not really pushing it down because I don't know about this. I kind of want it to touch the picture. Well, I could go right here, like that. And then we have a small one. And that could go in here. I don't want to cover up the words. Or I could run it down the side. Kind of like that better. And then we have one other one that's in the yellow. Boy, these are sticky, sticky. And we can put that one here. So she had this one up more with the other photo. I wish the leaves were on the other side because that's kind of what's throwing it off. Let me see if I can switch these. If I put this one like right here, but then I lose this. So let's put this here, and then I can pull this rainbow paper up. Like that. And then I can bring that one down here. That's a little better. And what do we want to say? I should just do the word sweet because it is my sweet. Will it fit? Yeah. There we go. All right, so I'm good with that. I'm good with the flowers. She's got more of a cluster, but again, some of these tones just don't go. These to me are more like to the brown orange tone, and these are more to the bright. So that's why I'm not kind of going for those. What else can we throw in here? All right, I'm gonna kind of put those down. Let's just see what we have on the Pink Fresh. Is there anything that I want to add? This says, welcome to my happy place. Oh, this says essential. That would be definite. And snapshot of today, no. All right, let's see. I might put some hearts around, but I'll do those at the end. Let's see what we have in here. I always laugh and say it's my precious, but this says precious memories. Not really seeing anything in here that I'm wanting. Yep. Making a mess here. Nope. Let's see what these are. Do a love. I'm not seeing any more of these that I'm wanting. This is more to the green tones. That says coffee and books. That might work. Obviously, we don't have coffee, so coffee and books won't work. And let's see what else we have here. So we have more of the labels. And I'm not seeing anything on that. It was mainly like going back to bed and things like that. You amaze me. The Love It I like, and then I can pull in another one of these, that color here. So now I've got it here and here. This is kind of like a soda drink. Let me see where I could put this. I'll move this one, replace it with this one. And I think I'm going to put this one back. I think this is going to do it. I've got, I could put another, let's see, this is what's messing me here. But I think I need to leave it. Because this one wouldn't be bad either. It's just a nice heart. All right, I'm going to go with that there. These there. I'm not going to use this. I think I'm done with those. So let me just put some hearts on. I'm going to put one there. Put one there. And we'll need one over here. Or do I want it here? All right, we're going to go there. So this is my take on Moira's layout. And again, it's using something that I don't drink coffee, but I was able to take it. And I'll just do my journaling about my love of Diet Coke and versus it's my drink of choice in the morning. And that will be it. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and we will be back again tomorrow with another one of our pages for our bashing of our scrapbook and cards and Best of Both Worlds Make It. Thanks so much for watching, and you have a great day.